Hello, SES is in full swing now. What can you say about this Expo Day and how many people have you already had contact with here?
For the Expo, I think probably we have about 1,500 people registered across the 2 days that we do the Expo. The conference runs for 3 days, 2 days with the Expo, and they're the two busiest days. You know.
Thank you very much indeed. Search Engine Watch is the largest search marketing community on the internet. According to your assessment, how many people does it number?
I think probably 60,000 plus in terms of the number of subscribers that we actually have for Search Engine Watch. It is probably one of the oldest and longest standing communities out there. But we just took another guy in a couple of years ago to freshen the whole thing up and boost the numbers, and he's managed to get them up to about 1.2 million uniques every month. So yeah, it's rocking. It's a really good Search Engine Watch at the moment.
Could you tell us about the team who control the function of the community? What's its structure?
Bunch of vagrants, actually, that we've no, seriously. The kind of format is we have probably about 5 people on staff, and then we have a huge team of about 80 contributors who are just, they're really keen on the industry and really keen to share their thoughts. So we publish probably about between 5 and 8 different stories every day from contributors, and most of it's we do a little bit of news, but most of it's about what people have discovered new. So it's kind of a lot of it's education. It's like this best practice. These are the ways to work with Google and with Bing, and a lot of social media work in there now as well.
The number of articles, tips, and researches is consistently growing. Who's responsible for their scheduling, the management of that, and the publication?
So yeah, Jonathan Allen, who is the director of Search Engine Watch, as I just mentioned. Jonathan joined the team about 2 years ago, and he controls it on a daily basis, and he works with 3 editors and 2 copy editors, and between them they work with all of the contributors. As I said, there's about 80 people, and they decide which stories are going to come in and do all of the copy editing and that sort of thing.
How do you select the content for your blogs? Are there strict requirements and rules that you follow?
Kind of. I mean, the contributors have got a fairly free reign. I mean, they're experts in their own right, so sometimes it's difficult for us to say to them, you should write about this and you should write about that. They're also all usually running a business, so the main rule is please don't pimp your own business kind of thing, and just stick to making sure that we provide quality advice to the audience. A lot of people come to Search Engine Watch. They're coming in new to the industry. There's a lot of technical jargon that they have to get used to. There are a lot of, it is a technical kind of based type of marketing, so there's a lot of stuff that they have to get used to in a fairly short period of time, So it's mainly about keep it as simple as you possibly can and give people actionable stuff that they can go and do right now.
And who can write for you? What are the requirements for Search Engine Watch authors?
Yeah. It's not necessary to be a journalist. Obviously, people have their own style in writing, and it takes a little while sometimes to find a voice. But mainly, it's about expertise. It's if you do this job every day of the week, and the likelihood is that you're coming across all kinds of different problems. How do you solve those? If you can do that, if you can write that down, and make it interesting as well as actionable, that's about it.
Your internet resource is mainly dedicated to tracking search engine news, important changes, and providing quality information about these tools. According to your professional point of view, what changes are waiting for SEO strategies in 2012?
I think probably the obvious answer to that is that for a long time Google has been front and center. It's all been about search, whether that's organic search or whether it's paid search. Now you can't say search without the word social coming into it, so I think that combination of search and social media, or social search as they refer to it now, which is kind of taking, if you go and do a search at Google right now, you're going to get the results that you would normally have received from them, from that algorithm, but at the same time you're going to get Google Plus results in there as well, which are kind of based around your social circles. So we'll see a lot more social elements creeping into the search results.
How will local search engines develop in the near future, do you think?
Local search engines. I think probably there won't be essentially local search engines in that sense. But I think search itself is definitely becoming more localized, and by that I'm talking about kind of location-based services like Foursquare, for instance, where people are checking in. Same kind of thing with Facebook. So I think we'll probably see, not so much in the sense of like Yelp, or says he's struggling to remember what the equivalent is in the UK, I don't know. But less business directories and more search based around where you're actually standing at the time that you actually perform the search,
Thank you for your thoughts. What do you think you'll be taking away from the conference?
What do I take away from the conference? Oh, I get just a ton of feedback from the attendees on what was good and what was bad, and take it all, mash it back up, and make sure that we get it better next time around,
Thank you very much. Have a great day and make some successful deals, and watch the interview at Bizzteams.com.